What's up guys, it's Rokta here, back at it with the local scene, back at it with the Zombie Master, getting a deck profile for us today. So Cassius, please do take it away.
Alright, but before we take it away, I'm gonna self-promote myself a little, shameless promo. I started a channel called URA, the Undead Royal Academy, and I post all zombie videos. So if you want more spice, go check it out. Alright, so Rogue Tier Enthusiast, here's the spicy zombie deck profile. So first, we're starting with 3 Uni-Zombie, of course. The main normal summon, never go below 3. Following that up with 3 Banshee for our 3 zombie wards later. And 3 Mizuki to extend. This is standard. I never changed these ratios. But then something I changed. Now I play 2 Doom Kings. Mainly because of all the graveyard herd going on, especially the Bestials. Your opponent may think, oh, they got you by banishing 1 Doom Kingdom, but then you mill another one, and yeah. Also to extend, right now I'm playing 2 Jacobulian to discard a zombie from hand, and in case your Uni-Zombie gets impermed, him and Jacobulian equals a Baron. So you got there some follow-up if your Uni-Zombie gets impermed. Also 2 Genshi the Spirit Owl, pretty standard. Haven't really used her today, but haven't really got a chance to. And then the one-off, I'm playing just 1 Glow Bloom. No need to play 2 to break on 2. Because also you can recycle it, but I'm just going to show you some cards later for that. 1 Gozuki for an extra normal summon, and special summon in case you drew the Doom King and you can't discard it. And this time another spice card, Al Ghul Mazala, which it protects your zombies from battle or destruction, and it just keeps coming back from the banish pile, like a Doom King. And an extender Mad Mauler too. Use it on the Genshi the Spirit Dao to make 6s, or using our level 8 to make your level 8 synchros. I used it today a few times. I superpolled my opponent, got a Starving Venom, and then discarded the Mad Mauler, special summon the Mad Mauler, decrease the level of the Starving Venom by 2, and then synchro for 8. And now that's it for the zombies. No extra engines and stuff, because instead I'm playing hand traps such as Gamma with the driver, pretty standard. Also the 2 Magmuts and 1 Druid Swarm. That's it for the monsters and the hand traps. Now I'm just gonna go to the spells. 3 Zombie World standard. Your opponent may get rid of 1, you just bring another one. But then something spicy is 2 Zombie Reborns. So this is the card I use to, not only reborn my zombies from the graveyard, I use it to shuffle back banished zombies that my opponent banishes with Bestials or anything else. I just shuffle them back to reuse them. You can shuffle Glow Blooms to reuse them. You can banish your, you can shuffle your Doom King back if your opponent banished it. And also, since this going second themed, playing 1 Change of Heart. Really nice, comes in handy. If you only have 1 zombie to get on the board, you Change of Heart 1 of your opponent's monsters. If you have Zombie Ward on the field, you make an Avogate Savior, and then you mill a Glow Bloom or a Doom King to extend. 1 Foolish Burial standard and 1 Cold Buy. Not only for Graveyard Herd, for Hand Trap 8, because Ash is a really powerful counter for this deck. But now to the board breakers. 3 Super Poly standard. You got the best Super Poly target in the entire game, so might as well use it. And now even more spice. Got a Book of Lunar Eclipse. Not only this is gonna be extremely useful for the Castrilla matchups next format, but right now I'd love to use this card. it won me so many games today just by putting that more pressure with discarding a zombie from hand like a Doom King or Banshee or anything, and putting 2 monsters my opponent controls face down. Like if my opponent plays a Exceed, Link or Synchro deck, they just cry. And going second, you can use it to flip down on monster negates and such. But that's it for the main deck. Now let's see for the extra deck. So for the extra deck, playing 1 Okiona for Banishing 8. This came in play against Goatee. It bullies Flounder, but Zombie Overlord does that. There's just some extra insurance. And then to Link Climb, Vampire Fascinator. I use this a lot today to go into Ukiona, or well, a few times she ate a negate, but and then one really important card, which is Avant-Garde Savior. Going second, this card is key because all you need is 2 zombies, and boom, you can mill the Doom King, like I said earlier, or the Glob Bloom to extend, and that's like your board. And following that, we got 1 Sucker. Pretty explanatory, just free draw power. And 1 Relinquished Anima. In case you drew the Glob Bloom, you can normal summon it, still one of your opponent's monsters get a Doom King. That's it for the links. Then 1 Baron. It did want me like a game today. In case you are locked into zombies and you cannot go into Baron, you go into Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord to special from the grave and get resources back. Following that, got 1 Psy-Frame Lord Omega. In case you use the Gamma on your turn, you got Synchro Summon potential. Also shuffles back. Again, in case your Doom King gets banished or anything, you can shuffle it back. I mainly shuffle back into the grave Mizukis. And for the level 8s, I got 1 Skeletal Dragon Felgrand. Again, really spicy. When it's summoned, you banish 1 card on 1 monster on the field. But really handy going second. But also with Zombie Dragon Lord, if you have Skeleton Felgrand in grave, you can special summon it during your opponent's turn with Dragon Lord and banish 1 card on the field extra. But yeah, if you want to put more pressure in the battle phase, you go into a Draco Berserker of the Tani. It's not only an extra interruption that it banishes, it also gets rid of like 2 monsters during the battle phase by itself. And 1 Immortal Dragon for extension plays. Following that, we just got the Super Poly targets in Draco Necro. Best Super Poly target ever. 1 Mud Dragon. And 1 Starving Venom. If you have the Super Poly target, Garura, or something that needs like 2 monsters with the same type and attribute but different names, I would swap out the Starving Venom for that. And then since we're playing the Bestials, we can Makmut our opponent in the end phase or something, get a search and then get a Druid Swarm and go into Beatrice to extend. And that's it for the extra deck.
It's time! Let's go!